Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. In today's MTPredictor video, I'd like to look at a lovely VS or volume spike trade setup that's unfolded here, that's nailed the high absolutely perfectly on the Dax this morning. So let's have a look at this trade setup in a bit more detail. Remember, we use our new MTP trend indicator, which is our new color-coded indicator to give us a picture of the large degree trend. You can see earlier in the day on the Dax there was a TS3 buy setup here on a blue MTP trend, so this would have been a valid trade setup to take, and as you can see that would have made a nice trade up there into the first target for plus 3.6 hour profit. That was a nice trade. This TS3 sell was against a blue MTP trend, so you'd want to avoid this. But the one I was particularly going to look at with this VS setup, and I want to show you this because you can see how our MTP trend color changes as we enter our new major support and resistance zones. I want to just show you this in a bit more detail, so I'm just going to put a bit of white space to the right hand side here so we can have a look at how this would have unfolded. So let's go back a bit further. You can see here our MTP trend color is blue. So when would this change? Well, it would change when the market reached the next major DP resistance zone as the market is rallying. So for this, let's go back to the last pivot, which would have been here. Right mouse click, DP, and can you see how this level would have been on your chart in advance? In other words, it was telling you this was major resistance. It was telling you this was an area to be ready for a potential change in trend. If we look and see what happens, the market goes up into this level. Here's our high volume VS bar. The next bar, it fails to follow through and reverses back down again. This is an indication that the high volume that was present in the previous bar, which is this one, is probably professionals entering the market selling, in other words looking to go short, not to go long as most amateur traders would think. And the reversal here indicates that we have a potential trade setup because of all of this is unfolding at our DP resistance area. But can you see here also how the MTP trend color has changed? If I go back a bit, here it was blue. If you keep looking down here, as soon as it hits this major trend DP level, it then goes black to indicate a potential reversal is coming in, or a potential area of where a trend reversal could happen, and therefore allows you to take short trade setups in this particular case as we're going up here. So let's now place the analysis on. We right mouse click, do analysis, and you can see at the first target here it'd be a potential 4.3 hour profit. Remember, we use correct position size and to keep our initial risk small and under control. Interesting thing here, you can see our risk and our profit is in dollars. This is because we use basically the current exchange rate in the background to convert the tick value of the Dax from euros into dollars. So here at the current exchange rate today, it would be every tick here would be 13.95 US dollars. So in other words, this keeps your position sizing the same and constant across different markets, even if they're traded in different currencies for your same trading account currency. You can actually set up different accounts. If you go to preferences, you see down the bottom here, accounts, you can set up different accounts. Let's just set up one for, say, the euro, 20,000, and here I'll just put it in euros. So here the account is in euros. If I save this and now close, you can see this is now available as a drop down here. So if I now go to the euro, can you see how the position sizing is now done on euros, where obviously the tick we are more familiar with the Dax being a 12.5 euro tick. So let's leave it in euros for now. But I thought that was good to show you how our position sizing is constant across different markets with different base currencies. So now you're entered into a short trade. You can see here the market goes down really nicely, carries on going down, hits our first target here, which again was a major support zone. So our MTP trend has gone black, but the most important thing here is because we're currently in a short trade, we now look to see whether our MTP trend is strong or weak. What do I mean by this? Well, it's whether it's at our or beyond our strength band, which are grey bands here. If it's less than our strength band, it's weak, and we then look to come out at the profit target. If we had have done this, would have been a nice profit of 4.3 times the initial risk. But because this is strong, in other words beyond the strength band here, we want to use our ATR stop, which is our red dots in this case, to look to trail or follow the market down. Let's see where the market is at the moment, and you can see actually since I've been recording this video, the market has just passed the ATR stop, so this would have been just stopped out at that level there, where a nice 5.1 hour profit would have been available. If you're using the NinjaTrader add-ons or the pro version of this, we have a trade module here which can actually do this management for you, where it can actually use the ATR values to move the stop down or your stop down each time a new bar is completed. So this will actually do the trade management for you. It also makes it really easy to place the initial orders as well for you. So that's very handy if you are a NinjaTrader user. Just take that off. So there you can see the result of the trade, a very nice profitable trade there that has basically caught the high of the day there so far and produced a very nice profit of 5 times the initial risk. Remember, we also had a nice TS3 buy setup on the way up there as well. But I particularly wanted to do this video to show you how our new MTP trend color-coded indicator here allowed you to catch this setup here because it was turning black just as the market entered the major resistance zone, which we had on our chart in advance up at the top there. And as you can see, that allowed you to catch a very nice VS or volume spike trade, which has nailed that high absolutely perfectly. So a good day for MTPredictor users on the DAX this morning.